You said that there's a difference in your mind between an entrepreneur and a founder,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that that's something that like a lot of people who are building brands or who are like employees at a company kind of gripe with, like, can I be entrepreneurial in this sense, or am I, whatever it is, whatever the experience is, what would you say is the difference in your mind between those two?
So I think it's kind of like a false difference. Like, I don't know if I necessarily believe it, but I think it's this weird dichotomy between VC-backed founder and VC scale and then everything else.
Yeah.
This is what I kind of hate about it, because I think anyone who is brave enough, again, and fearless enough to create a company from scratch and take that leap, there should be no like hierarchy in the way that we describe things. But I do unfortunately think there is this almost like unwritten rule that a founder is one that is VC scale, VC backed. It's almost like truly ingrained in like the tech scene and the VC scene. And I think the entrepreneur captures everyone else. In a way, I think the type of financing that you get literally means nothing. Building a business and having it be profitable, that is what everyone should admire. I don't think chasing VC or just pursuing VC as like a metric for success is really one that makes all that much sense. And again, like, love that ecosystem and I've learned a lot from it. But I think the founder, like when I think of myself, I scaled a company to profitability, and yet even when I talk about it, it's like that was e-commerce, like not VC scale. What I'm doing now is VC scale and the opportunity is huge. What I'm building right now compared to back then, like that was profitable and I'm just getting started right now. So it's more just kind of like, and I think an unwritten conversation or rule that I want to challenge, because I think like a beauty brand that goes on to exit for a couple $100 million, like I have heard VCs kind of talk about that in a disparaging way, being like, that's not good enough or that's not enough. And I kind of hate that notion, because I think there needs to be more nuance behind the way that we talk about like being an entrepreneur, being a founder. There should be no hierarchy, and VC-backed founders certainly shouldn't be put on a pedestal that's above like what I did building an e-commerce business.